going like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Here's Vucevic. Minnesota with a rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Back to Gobert. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Ooh, Gobert with the steal. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Randle. Back to Edwards from 20 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Now Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
He misses the free throw. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And the second free throw is good.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. And here's White. He's guarded by Conley. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The shot that time not on target. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 5. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Julius Randle. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. Shooting 1.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Mike Conley at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Lets the 3 fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Look at the top rebounders from last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Dosunmu with it. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. From downtown. They get it again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Vuce doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Reed for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer on target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Reed. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he drops a first. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bulls trail by 3. White for 3. McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Giddey. Outside White. No good from outside.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Randall can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. The shot by Buzzell is no good.
Now, look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Back to Reed. And he banks in the layup. Reed's got 5.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Chicago's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Dosunmu for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Edwards. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Timeout.
He's got 7. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's. Let's hear it for you.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. 4-point game. Outside White. With some arc. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Reed passes to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And that's good. Randall for 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Vucevic, a screen on Conley. To the middle. Second chance shot. And it's Vucevic getting it to go. Vucevic has got 10 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Conley finds Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jones. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Collins against Reed. Collins passes to Ball. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
DiVincenzo against Jones. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. To the paint. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
Here's Jones. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 9. The three, DiVincenzo. Collins with the rebound. Right side, Jones. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Ball. From the high post. And that's good for 2.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Edwards can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Terry. Still without a bucket. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Jones. Jones against DiVincenzo. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Ball outside. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. And they're running. Pass to Ball. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
For 3, Randall drops in the 3. Randall's got 6.
Striking as fast as he can. Randall catches the defense unprepared with the pull-up.
Jones, the pass to Terry. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
It was an intimidating branded defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. Ball passes to Smith. Shoots over Randall. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander Walker. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. Herder's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. The Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Collins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
And the free throw, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Randall using his post moves to get the 2 points. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Ball looks over the floor. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Shannon, covered by Smith. And the basket is good. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Herder passes to Ball. Going inside. And he makes it on the layup. Ball's got 9.
Outworking the defense. They were right on him, but Ball just keeps pushing right by them.
Randall against Smith. Now here's Randall, tightly guarded. Pass to Reed with 2 seconds left. And it's blocked by Collins. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Gets it off. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. With us, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
Minnesota leading by 9. Smith out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Kevin Herder. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Smith outside. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 11. And the three-pointer goes. White's got 5 now.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Shannon. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range. Smith with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. The shot by Buzzell is no good. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Shoots over White and counted from 19 feet away. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3. The rebound by Shannon.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Dosunmu. From behind the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's White. Smith outside for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jalen Smith.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he can't get the first one. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. Incredible.
Here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Giddey. It's Vucevic, high post. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Pass to Shannon. Now McDaniels puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Here's Buzelis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game.
He's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
That one misses. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Minnesota with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Three-pointer. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Buzelis. McDaniels covering. 5 on the clock. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
He gets it in there.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Edwards. Stolen by Conley. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic with it. Defended by Gobert. Vucevic in the post. He's against Gobert. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5. And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Nikola Vucevic.
And that one falls for Vucevic. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Shannon. Picked by Gobert. Tries it from the top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Giddey. Outside White. Here's Terry. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the 3. The shot by Terry, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Puts up a 3. Shannon's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Vucevic, and once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Edwards outside. And man, from the corner.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Giddey against Edwards. Vucevic, the pass to Terry. Picked by Vucevic. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Randall comes in for McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Shannon. Now Reed. Collins defending. Reed can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Collins. Here's Terry. He's scoreless. Drains the triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Giddey. Stolen by Reed. Here's Shannon. Here's Randall. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
DiVincenzo against White. 6 on the shot clock. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Kobe White, shooting 1.
That's good from White. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dosunmu, he's checked in for White.
Into the game for your ball. Number 11, Ayo Dosunmu.
Here's Randall, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jones with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Collins. Ball with it. Back to Collins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach Collins. 1 shot.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall against Smith. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. For three, Collins. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Up top, Randall. Over Collins. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Collins finds Ball. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ball. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Ball. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 from Ball. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Up top, Randall. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Outside Jones. To the inside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Minnesota leading by 8. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. Up and over Smith. Randall with another miss. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Chicago Bulls.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Conley drops them both. The Bulls trail by 10. Now Vucevic. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Back to Vucevic. No good on the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 18.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
DeSumo on the wing. McDaniels covering. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Gobert. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In the third spot, Minnesota.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And that one falls for Gobert. And so Gobert nails both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now here's DeSumo. McDaniels covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Pass to Randall. Over Buzelis. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bulls trail by 13. Here's White. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
For Minnesota, Julius Randle at the line for one.
Randall, no good on that one.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Outside White. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
3-1-2 crew.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Balls for Vucevic. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
For your Chicago Bulls.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. Free throw drops for Randall. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago. Conley with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up. The Bulls trail by 16 to the paint. Here's Buzelis. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Buzelis has got 8.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Here's the pick. Shot from the top of the key. Conley stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Giddey against Edwards. Pass to Buzelis. Fires for three. Rebound Minnesota.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
White against McDaniels. Edwards a screen on White. McDaniels from long range hits the trifecta. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Giddey against Edwards. Giddey passes to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. White against McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. From down in the low post, it goes. Vucevic has got 19 points.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Now here's Gobert. Now Edwards from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. 24 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Randall. White on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. White's got 11 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. High arcing shot, and Collins with the big block. Now here's Herter. He's closely guarded. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Huerter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They set the screen. Over Ball. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night. And here's Jones. Still no points. Huerter from long range. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 14. Smith with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. DiVincenzo against Ball. Top of the key. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Huerter. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Huerter's got his first 3 points of the game.
There really aren't bad shots from Huerter on the perimeter. He's got that corner shot all in his bag.
Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Collins. 5 points in the game. Jones from outside. Kept alive. Smith outside. Launches the 3. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Dillingham. Over Huerter. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Jones, the pass to Smith. Over McDaniels. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Jones. Knocks down the long J. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Reed. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jones. Collins finds Ball. Back to Collins. And here's Huerter, covered by Alexander Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. McDaniels against Jones. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Smith. Releases. Jones misses.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Reed passes to McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Dillingham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 14.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Collins against Reed. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 13. Ball passes to Jones. And here's Collins. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Steps back and shoots. That one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Dillingham. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dosunmu. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Ball. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Edwards finds Conley. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Ball gets it to go.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Conley, a screen on White. Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Buzelis. Vucevic with it. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Gobert. Conley with the ball, hounded by Ball. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Minnesota ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Randall, a screen on White. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up and rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got a great timing.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Edwards. Randall outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Chicago ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kobe White picks one up.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Bulls trail by 6. Dosunmu, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball move.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
See yourself on the screen? You should watch the best moves. Let's go. Let's go. Get down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Stripped away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And that one good.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
The first free throw is good.